Welcome to Retirement Ain't Easy. This is Chuck, and today I'm going to go through my 2024 New Year resolutions, quarter one scorecard. I do this every year. For the last 3 years I've been doing this, where I set goals, 5 goals for myself to see if I can complete them, and I grade myself quarterly, and then at the end of the year I do a wrap-up as well. So I give myself a report card, and then I try to improve on that grade. Before I get into my report card, a couple of things I wanted to mention. Social Security. Once again, I got my Social Security in my check account. This is second month of getting Social Security benefits now. And if you recall or watched the video before, in February they didn't take out federal taxes, and so I was a little concerned, and I finally got a letter. And today I checked my bank account, and it's there 2 days early. I'm not supposed to get this till Wednesday. I'm recording this on Monday, April 8th. And they did take the federal taxes out, so I'm getting what I'm supposed to be getting, and everything is copacetic with Social Security Administration now. And number 2, before I get in my report card, there was an eclipse. And I'm here in Dallas, and it was a total eclipse. I mean, I've seen eclipses before, but they've never been total. And I got to tell you, it was pretty freaking awesome. I can understand why folks back in the old days would think this was magic or God or something coming down on them, because it was pretty amazing. We were sitting in our backyard, me and the wife, and watching it as it moved along. And there's a school about half a block down the street from us. And when it went completely dark, and you could just see the corona around it, you could hear the kids. They had brought the kids out into the playground to watch, and those kids just went crazy, screaming and yelling and clapping. We could hear it from our backyard here at the house. So it was pretty cool. If you got a chance to see it, it was pretty nice. Got some pictures, took some videos, but it was my iPhone, so it's not great pictures. And I've already checked Facebook, and there's like a bazillion pictures of people taking photos, and lots of parties downtown Dallas, downtown where I live here in the suburbs. It was a pretty amazing feat. Let's get into my report card, shall we? Okay, so I have some notes so I don't forget anything, and I took some notes. So first off, my first resolution that I did back in the first week of January, and there's probably a video, I believe, or it's on my blog somewhere, but number 1 resolution was to write, record, distribute my own songs, or write a memoir, or my sci-fi novel I'm working on. I carried this resolution over from 2003, and actually I think I carried it over from 2022 as well. It's a recurring thing of my wanting to do something creative at the time, and until I actually retired December 31st, it was very hard to get around to doing this. So now that I'm retired, I can focus on some things. I have daytimes like right now where I can do stuff, and it's great. I can say that I have successfully completed this. Finally got around to creating, mixing, mastering 2 songs, and I'm now an music artist on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, and you can buy my 2 songs on iTunes if you want to. They're 99 cents. Just look for Chuck Sturgeon, Sturgeon, and that's me. And I'll of course put all the links down below if you want to. One of the songs is called Happy Song, and I have had the riff to this song in my head for a decade at least. If not more. It's something I started out playing on the bass, and I know where it came from. It came from, the trigger of this came from, I'll have to post the band name across here. I remember hearing this song from this band, and that was pretty cool, so I started messing around. I was playing bass at the time in a 80s covers band, and I came up with this riff, and it's been with me forever. And I finally stuck it in a song, finally found some lyrics to match that song, I think, and recorded, mixed, and mastered, and uploaded it. And the other song was, it's called My Retirement Song, so if you're retired, you should go check it out. I wrote this song, at least I wrote the lyrics 3 months, it started 3 months before I was to retire. It focuses on a few things that were frustrations at the time. And it started out as a country song. I mean, I have the demos, and I have the demos on my deal here where I was singing it as a country song using my acoustic guitar. And I think I actually sang it in October at a Halloween party we had at work. I sang it. Some folks heard it and thought it was pretty cool. But it started out as a country song. If you go and listen to it now, it's more like a Blink-182 song or a Green Day song. So I kind of punked it up there. So go stream them. Check them out. iTunes, 99 cents if you want to do that. Or if you have Spotify, check me out. I'm on there too. And follow me. And that's a great way to be ready for the next. So sometime later this year, I will be working on either a memoir, which if you read my blog, I've been doing a really brief memoir of me, my life as a band member. And so you can go there, check that out. I might enhance that and make it a little bigger into a memoir. We'll see. I also have a sci-fi novel that I've been working on for probably a year and a half or 2 years now. I've had the idea and I've actually outlined the whole thing. And I actually started writing some last year in July. If you're familiar with National Novel Writing Month, they have these camps, and one of them was in July. Actually, they're having one right now in April too. But the one in July I participated in, I actually wrote 20,000 words, I think, of it. And then I had planned to finish it in November with the actual novel NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, is in November officially. And so I was going to finish it there, at least the draft, and then work on it. So I didn't get around to working on that. So I haven't written in quite a while. For the grade for that one, I'm going to give myself an A. Resolution number 2 was to continue to lose weight, preferably another 25 pounds. I'm kind of stuck where I am. Back in April, exactly 1 year actually, I think, April 8th, I was at 275 pounds, and I had gone to a hip surgeon because the weight in my body, my hips were, especially my right hip, was really bad. And the surgeon said he can't operate until I lose some weight, lose the gut, and etc. So I was like, okay, give me a few months. And so I got on a low carb or low to zero carb if possible, and low to zero sugar. Me and the wife joined me as well. And so we don't eat potatoes or rice, any of that starchy corn, any of that stuff anymore. We buy our bread from a place called Hero Breads out of Colorado, which their bread is, I think tortillas are like 1 carb. 0 sugar. It's great because I was really sweating that. I love pizza. I love donuts. So with pizza now, we take their tortillas and we make mini pizzas. We buy 0 carb sauce and meat's 0 carb anyways. It's made kind of like an Atkins diet. You can put all that on you want, and cheese as well, no carbs. We've been doing that now for a year. And I am down to 215. I fluctuate between 215 and 220. Unfortunately, I'm stuck. I've been stuck there for now 3 months. And I thought once I got through Thanksgiving and December and all of that, I'd start losing again. But I'm kind of stuck. We do walk every day. I do get some exercise in, but I don't know. I gotta tighten up my cheating on my carbs, I guess. That's what I want to do. I want to get down to 195, which is another 25 pounds or so. When I was in high school, senior in high school, I weighed 190. That was when I was playing Texas football. Play Texas football, you know what you go through with Texas football. You're pumping weights in the spring, and you're carbing up and everything. And once you leave that, unless you continue at that level of athleticism, which I did my first year in college, I was lifting weights and running and stuff. But once you give that up, and your body's gotten used to that, and you give that up, boom. I can gain 5 pounds just eating a donut then. My metabolism got really messed up after all the weightlifting and stuff. Because I'm at least maintaining my weight for the last 3 or 4 months after losing 60 pounds, I'm giving myself a D. I didn't fail, not a complete failure, but I need to work on this. My wife, on the other hand, A+. She's lost so much weight. She had knee problems, and they've gotten better. The sugar is really a bad for your joints as well, so we stay away from that as much as possible. But my wife has done marvelously well. She is back to wearing her flag corps uniform in high school. I'll actually put a post here of her in her flag corps uniform. She's back to wearing that. Could easily fit into her wedding gown again. That's a great benefit there. Resolution number 3, 1 YouTube video per week. I'm doing pretty good with this. I think this is a video going up on YouTube for the week. I've been doing videos for retirement / family stuff, for lifestyle stuff, and then I also do some vinyl videos for the vinyl community. I'm pretty steady with that. I think I've released a video once per week since my YouTube channel started January 1st, 2024. And I started another channel, which is now an official artist channel on YouTube. And that's where I post my music stuff. And there'll be videos about how I make my music, and I'm working on do-it-yourself music videos. See how those turn out, but I'll post those there as well. So all this will be links down below. For that, I'm giving myself an A, grading myself an A. Resolution number 4, start a side hustle. Photography, music, recording, eBay store. I haven't done any of this really. I have all the photography equipment. I had at one time had a portrait studio set up downstairs. I was taking pictures of family stuff, but I haven't really gone out into the world and promoted myself. I can do music recording if I want. This is my recording desk here with my stuff and all of this behind me. I've done stuff for free. I've mixed stuff for free. It's been a long time since I actually recorded a band, probably a few years here in this room, this music room. And so I can do that if I need to. I do my own stuff. So I am recording my own stuff, mixing it stuff, mastering it, and using a distribution vendor to upload all these to Spotify. I'm a member of BMI, which is a songwriting association. I've been a member of BMI since 2001, I believe. You know, I could say that's a side hustle because I do get paid for streams. And when you purchase my songs for 99 cents, I probably get a penny or two of that. Go stream my songs. I do get some money from that. It's not much, but hey, it's a side hustle. It's not going to buy me coffee yet. Let's put it that way. And then this YouTube channel, this is nothing. I mean, what do I got? 103 subscribers. Yeah, I do this for the fun of it. It just keeps me busy. And my kids watch it and get a laugh as well. And I guess so making music is probably a side thing. I've not created an eBay store. I have plenty of stuff I could sell, from toys, action figures, to G.I. Joes, to all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm looking around this room here. I'm not going to sell any albums or CDs, but I could sell some music instruments. I could get rid of a few of these guitars hanging on the wall. Yeah, I got plenty of stuff I could sell with toys and stuff. Maybe I can still do that. We are talking about having a garage sale though, but with garage sales, you're going to get nickel and dime folks. You're not going to get somebody who's willing to pay $10 for an action figure that's probably worth $15. And if you take them to a store, like a toy store, we have some great toy stores here in Dallas, collectible toy stores. They're going to give you half of that, 50% of what they'll turn around and sell it for, twice what they paid for it. So it's easier. It's not easier, but it's better if you can sell it yourself. So I'm working on that. I'm going to give myself a grade of a C for the side hustle right now, only because I'm side hustling my music, and we'll see if I make any money. It's been, I posted March 21st, my songs came out. We'll see after a month if I get paid anything from Spotify or Apple Music or any of those guys. The distributor that I use collects my money and then puts it in the bank for me, so it's all cool. Resolution number 5, blog once per week. If you didn't know that, I do have a blog. I've had a blog for ages, for years. I had a blog when blogging was kind of cool. Actually back in 2004, I think. I had a blog way back when you had to do it yourself. You had to create your own site, get your site name and then create your own stuff. There wasn't any of this WordPress or any of these, hey, make your own website kind of spots. Back then you had to do it all yourself. So I was an HTML guy back then. I could do that. Back then I had a blog, and I had that for 3 or 4 years, and I regret deleting everything on that because that was kind of like a history of the recording studio that I ran back then. From 2002 to 2004, I ran a recording studio, brick and mortar recording studio in a building over in another suburb here in Dallas. So I used to post there on that. So I'm disappointed that I deleted all of those, but oh well, they're gone. So I restarted the blog about 2018. It's mainly I just capture things that are going on, what's in my head. Lately, I've been doing a mini memoir of my life as a band member, posting there. This video will probably be posted there along with the wording of this. And so I do blog once per week. So I'm giving myself a grade of an A on that one. I've been pretty successful at this. I think this was a goal from last year as well, and I think I only missed 2 weeks last year blogging every week. Don't have many followers, probably as many followers on my blog as I do here, but I actually just renamed my blog from a nickname that I had in high school, Ozone Ferd, to Retirement Ain't Easy. So you can do retirementainteasy, one word.com, and you will be there and you'll see me and read about me. So that's it. That's my 2024 New Year's resolutions. I'm not doing too bad. I'm going to need to work on losing some more weight. I really do need to lose. I still have kind of a gut that I need to lose, and I know the doctor says I need to stretch and exercise and do sit-ups and that kind of stuff. So that's the next step, is to get back into weightlifting. I was lifting weights at one time. When I got down to 195 before, I was actually lifting weights, and then I was doing Taekwondo. And then Taekwondo I had to quit because somewhere along the way my hip started degenerating at that point. Had arthritis in it. Now they say I don't have any cartilage, so one of these days it's gonna have to be fixed. So I need to get back in the groove on the calorie counting. I still have lots of toys and comic books, toys, G.I. Joes that I could easily sell somewhere, eBay, or create a store. I don't know, one of those things. Of course, we have a plan now, since I'm retired, to kind of downsize for the next 3 years, start shrinking down our needs, our square footage needs, and look for something a little bit more smaller and one story, because we have a 2-story right now here, and it's a pain going up and down the stairs. That's the plan. We'd like to get a 1-story smaller space, preferably near a lake, on a lake here in Dallas. And here in Texas, there's lakes. You could throw a rock and hit a lake pretty much around here, and there's always land being sold and put together in housing projects and things like that. So if you're on Facebook and you live in Texas, you probably see a lot of these land for sale deals all over the place, all up and down, from South Texas to over here, East Texas, all over. That's about it. That's about all I have to say on this. This was my 2024 New Year's resolution report card for Q1. I'll do another one of these in July, probably first week of July. I'll do another deal. We'll see where we are on these. See if I can improve on these. Maybe release another song. I do have a side goal of trying to get one song out each month. I've gotten 2, so I'm working on one this month in April, trying to get it out by the end of April. Fully written, recorded, mixed, mastered, distributed by my distributor. And of course you'll hear about that when it comes out. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all those things. We'll see you in the next video. Go check out my blog. It's a good read, I think. I don't know, it might be boring, but go check it out. In the meantime, pick out this video here that YouTube is probably pumping, and we'll see you next time. Take care.